Good morning, everybody. I'm back this morning to share my latest journal that I've just finished. Finished it yesterday. I did put it up on Instagram yesterday, so a few of you may have already seen a few pics. This has taken me quite a long time to finish. I seem to have been working on it for weeks. Just seem to be struggling to get time on the craft table at the moment, and sort of like I said, my mojo is still a little bit flat, but although it's getting back, everything seems to be taking me longer, and I don't know, I seem to have loads of things to do. I probably just better mention before I start going into the journal. My neighbour next door is having some renovations doing, and I've just heard some banging starting and some sewing. So I apologise if it's coming across on the video. I hope it doesn't, but we'll see. Right, today I've made it's sort of a very autumn themed journal, or not quite autumn but sort of heading into autumn. That's the concept of it. The idea around it is I've called it Doorway to Autumn, and these fairies want you to go through this door and you'll see a glimpse of autumn, which I think we're all noticing now. It's quite cold here this morning. I've got 2 cardigans on, really big thick woolly socks. I just don't want to put my heating on. I think we're all a little bit fearful of putting heating on at the moment, because I guess it's not just the UK. Heating has gone through the roof, and I'm sort of really trying to hold off as long as possible. So my hands look a bit blue. It's because I'm cold. Right, so I'll go into it. What it is, it's a traveller size notebook, but it's in its own little cover. Why I did it like this was because I thought if I'd have done this on the front of a journal, I don't think it would be very practical for writing, because there's some pieces, and I think as they were opened, they'd be banging on whatever you were writing against. I just don't think for writing, and I do predominantly make writing journals, this wouldn't be very good. So what I did is, well, it'd be probably easier to explain it here. I've just made a little it opens, it's just twine with a bit of that vine leaf wrapped around it. I'm going to undo it, because once you get on camera you become all fingers and thumbs. Right, it opens like this, and I'll show you what I mean. I'll just put the journal to one side. It's like a journal with its own little journal cover, and that's the back of it. I've just collaged it up with some various papers, and I'm not sure where this paper is from. It could be vintage by me, but also it might not be, but I will find out and put the description link below. I've just got a little doorway here, and I've got a little fairy up here picking apples. She's trying to drop them down. I've just got a little pumpkin, some leaves, some mushrooms, a little acorn, some moss, some twine, just things to make it look a little bit rustic. So your journal, this is the writing part of the journal, does fit nicely in here. I had planned to put a few pockets in here and put some ephemera in, but the journal I think was getting a bit bulky, and I just thought it'd be too bulky, so I didn't really want that. So when you're finished writing, the idea is you just simply, if you can pick it up, that is, just put it in, fold it over, and that's how it looks from the side. Right, I'll get on to the actual journal now, maybe a good idea. Like I said, it is, now it's got caught with, right. It is a traveller size notebook, which is, I think I've done it 8.5 by 8.25. It has 56 pages front to back. Yeah, I think it's 56. Oof. I don't know what it is. I know I've got a bit OCD, but I hate a messy, unstraightened tablecloth for some reason. It really irritates me. Right. I've just made it, it's got craft text underneath, it's and then I've just covered it over with some like green fabric, As I said, it's the doorway to autumn, so it's not full-blown autumn with all the gorgeous reds, oranges. It's sort of green with a hint of orange, and that's what the fairies wanted to show you, to come in and this is what you'll see. And on the front I've just done a little fairy. Now I know this, some of this kit is from I forgot, right, I'll have to come back to that one, which it probably will, is it Calico Collage Simply Autumn, that's it. And I've used a lot of Artie Maze's autumn kits as well in it. The front I've just collaged up with a little bit of corrugated card, which I've just put some gold gilding wax on, a little bit of a beaded trim, some gold organza, and a little bit of a gold ruffle underneath. Right, going into the journal, just put a vellum page in, which is one of Artie Maze's. Little writing page here with a ruffle and a leaf. I've used some fairies from the is it the Children's Book of Fairies, which have mentioned before. It's a fabulous book, and I've just collaged some of them, cut them out just to put a little bit of interest. As you can see, again, it's sort of very autumnal. I think this is Fruits of Autumn by Artie Maze, which is one of my favourite autumn kits, because it's just so, I don't know, it just feels like the end of summer, the last days of summer and the beginning of autumn, which I absolutely love. Another Artie Maze, a little, oh, sorry about this, I hope I'm still filming here, yeah. Just a little herb tuppence picture there. This I'm not sure where it's from, but if anybody's interested, just message me and I will find out. But it's a lovely sort of quite autumnal looking digital, and that's another side of it. This is from a book, and I'm not sure what the book's called. I'm not sure of anything today, am I? It's a children's book and it's lovely. It's got lots of sort of autumnal illustrations in. This I know is Artie Maze Ferns and Mushrooms, which lends itself lovely to sort of the beginning of autumn. Once again, that's what I mean about the greens more than the oranges. Here I've just made a little tuck spot where I've just put some of these little quotes on. It says, "I see the turning of leaf dancing in an autumn sun, and brilliant shades of crimson glowing when a day is done." Matty Elliott, it's lovely that. These are some more digital cards from the digital Fruits of Autumn. I've just made into a little journaling card. Here I've just made a little notebook up with scraps, and these are always handy for just jotting numbers, appointments down, and like I said, when they're finished, thrown away and you can just put your own in. It has been listed in Etsy last night, so if anybody's interested, it is available. I've got a little time card here which I've just collaged up once again with one of those little fairies from the Children's Book of Fairies, and a little quote on it: "How beautiful leaves grow old, how full of light and colour are their last days," which just sums up how today is for me. It's lovely, sunny but cold, and autumn on its way. Just put a little bit of organza there, music paper. Here I've done a little collage. These are all Artie Maze and they're just little scraps I had knocking about, so I just thought I'd collage them up. And this is Ferns and Mushrooms again. Quite love that kit for this time of year. I think it's very autumnal as well as a beautiful kit in its own right. But I've made a little flip here which just falls out and it holds just two little journaling cards. It just folds over like that. Here I've just done a little tuck spot with a journaling tag. Where are we now? I still in frame? Yeah. I've got an Edith Holden September. Some more ferns and mushrooms. Although this is printed, there's still plenty of space for writing, and I write all over my thingies. Every little space I do write on them. Like I said, I know not everybody uses theirs for writing. Some lined paper, more writing space, and the centre is an Edith Holden, but because it was so beautiful I couldn't bear to cut it down. I just love that that picture. I just think it looks so autumnal, and I just love the colours. So it was the September page from Edith Holden, which I was reluctant to cut down, but sometimes you just got to go with it, haven't you? Another journaling card, and here is just I won't undo it. When it undoes, it's, I think I've shown them before, they've just, I will undo it because it's probably easier than trying to explain. It's just what I call a little secret journaling space. You open them up like so, and there's room to journal, and then I'll tie that up later. You just tie it up when you're finished. But it's just a little collage of little bits from Artie Mays I've had knocking about in my stash. The other side of that ferns and mushroom paper, Edith Holden again. It was just a little quote. Notice that autumn is more the season of the soul than of nature. And that is so true. Little mushroom, some more writing space. Another journaling card. Another little tuck spot here. Just got a couple of journaling cards in. Like I said, I didn't want to bulk it out too much because it was getting a little bit alligator mouth. So I do like to say to keep my writing journals for mainly writing. Bit of vellum. And a lot of this stuff is all, as you all know, it's all removable. So when you've wrote on your journaling cards, you can print some more out and carry on reusing it. Love this little page here. It's got a hare and a squirrel on it, so they're having a conversation. And that's the other side of that children's illustration book. It's a lovely book, and I can't think what it's called. I did pick it up somewhere. But here it's got hedgehogs and apples, everything you associate with autumn. Some more journaling space, but isn't this paper lovely? It gives you that little bit of colour of autumn, but still, you know, space to write and journal. Put some ruffles in throughout, just to sort of make it look sort of green. And I always think of beginning of autumn as sort of being an appley sort of season, if that makes sense. And I just like the colours to look sort of green appley, because I'm still gathering apples in off my tree at the moment, and it's not quite red yet outside. So another side of that vellum paper, and the back page here I've just got another little tuck spot. I like having these tuck spots because you can put loads of little notes in them and plans and appointments. Another little book made from scraps, and that is the main writing journal. Kept it plain at the back because, like I said, it's fabric, and just love that fairy there. She's beautiful. And when you finish writing in it or using it, it goes back in its own little that's Artie Mays, and I know that's from Simply Autumn Calico Collage, and it just fastens up nicely. But while I've got you here now, I would like to share my journal that Janet Hicks, Andrea's sister, Artie Mays, sent me for my birthday, and I've been meaning to show you, but I did want to just message Janet first to check that it was okay. Janet does have a YouTube channel, which I will link below, and I really suggest you go and take a look, because her work is just, I'll just put that outside, it's just breathtaking, and she's so artistic, and she inspires me very much. And I'm quite lucky to have a few things from journals from Janet, and I consider myself really, really lucky. And what a lovely present to get for your birthday. But first I'll just show you the pouch. It's a fabric pouch, and it looks like she's done lots of slow stitching on. And in fact, Janet, this really inspired me to get my slow stitching out, and I've been trying to do some little pouches and just for myself, something to do in the evening, because I've not felt like doing journals. I've still enjoyed sewing and the creating process, and I just think it keeps your hand in doing something crafty. It's just lovely, and it feels so soft, and oh, the texture's lovely in it. And then I am quite a tactile person, and I do like texture, and it's lovely. But the journal itself is absolutely gorgeous. Well, I suppose a few of you know I did have quite a big birthday this year. It was my 60th in July, and rather than, I hear lots of people complaining when they get 60, they feel old, and I thought I'm not going down that route. I'm celebrating being 60. I'm enjoying my 60s. I loved my 50s, and I just enjoy sort of being here, and I'm not one of these person who dwells on age. Age is a number, so. But I thought I'm going to use this journal to journal my 60s and how I feel, and what I like doing and where I've been. Just sort of quite a personal journey, because I think 60 is quite a personal milestone, and I just want to celebrate it, and that's what I'm using this journal for. I have made a few entries in it, so I'll flip past them very quick, but I just want to show you how beautiful, let me show them in frame here again, this cover is. These are trees, and they're just gorgeous, and I just love this. I don't know what it is that Janet has used, but it's lovely. And she slow stitched them on. Once again, very tactile. And she's done some patchwork on the back, and it's all sort of my favourite colours, blues, teals, greens. I love those shades. It's beautiful. Right, the front page, it's there's got everything in it, elements of everything that I love. There's fairies, there's flowers, there's lace, there's fabric. There's a lovely pressed bluebell there, which is gorgeous. And she's just done a little pocket here with a tag. I'll just check. Yeah, I've wrote on the back of that, so I won't share. And there's a little thing here which, oh yeah, I didn't see that before. That's what I love about these journals. The more you look at them, you see new things each time. An envelope there with some something in. Oh, a letter in. I shall have a proper look at that after. Somehow missed that page before. But this is lovely for, I think you just use them for, see, when you take anything out, I can never get it back in again. Yeah. You just put them underneath when you're writing, and it just makes it a lot easier for writing. There's a gorgeous bluebell fairy on the front of it with another tag, and I think I've wrote on that, so I should put that back. Nothing secret really in my journal, but I suppose they're your own private thoughts and everything, and you're not sort of for the world to hear me waffling. This is lovely. It's like a doily, but it's so delicate. There's a little tuck spot here with a journal card, and I love these bluebells, the butterfly life turned into air. What am I up to? 18 minutes. I better go a bit quick here. Another little tuck spot here. And what I love about this, some more writing space. You can just add your own cards to it when you've used them, because when I've finished these, sometimes I gesso over my journaling cards and reuse them, because usually the fronts of them are so beautiful, you don't want to just get rid of them, and they are your thoughts from that time, so you do want to keep them. Here there's a little envelope with some more journaling cards in, beautiful bluebells. I think this is one of Artie Mays' Andrea's kits. Not sure which one it is. It might be, I don't know. Another journaling card here, and I love how there's this little piece of vellum and it's got lines on it. It's lovely. Like I said, I do like to journal, so I've got plenty of writing space, which is lovely. that is gorgeous. A little journaling card here in a tuck spot, and this is just beautiful. But I love the colour of this journal because it's all blues, and yeah, I love a bluebell. Absolutely love some. I plan to plant some in my garden this autumn because I had a lot of work done last year because I'm trying to make raised beds. So I'm trying to grow more food than flowers. So I did sort of have to dig up a few. So I do plan on replanting some, and they always give you that little hint of spring is on its way. Here is a doily, which is so like the centre of the journal. But there's loads of little tuck spots in it, journaling cards, lovely blue butterflies, and lots of blue lace. This blue lace is beautiful. Love that there's loads of tuck spots in this. Just how I like my journals. I won't read all this, but it's a lovely little poem here about presenting the bluebells to the Queen. Oh, it's lovely. But like I say, I haven't got time to read it all out. And this trim is absolutely lovely. It's like, I love the shade of green, and I love everything. It's hand sewn, loads of sequins on it and lace, and some lovely paper. That is beautiful. It's a beautiful kit, that. I haven't used this kit of Andrea's. I think this is definitely going to be on my to-do list in spring. That's lovely, bluebells. This journal, honestly, it just reminds me of walking in the woods, the sort of things you would see. And see what I mean about lovely tuck spots. I keep seeing today, I'm sorry. I've done it again. Some writing paper, and I usually fill mine with loads of like note paper, extra note paper. Here there's a little I won't open that. It's another little space for journaling. One of these bluebell flower children. Bluebell softly, gently sways through long hot summer days, lives where nothing else can grow. That's why we all love her so. She's beautiful. These papers are absolutely lovely, as is that trim. That's lovely too. Oh, blue for bells. Simple stitchwork is a secret of this attractive needlework. Well, that might be a nice idea to practice some bluebells when I'm slow stitching. I'm really getting into my embroidery. I'm very, very amateurish at it at the moment, but it's something I'm really enjoying sort of learning, and I've been watching a lot of YouTube tutorials, and brought myself a few books off Amazon recently, and yeah, it's something I'm really enjoying. Lovely journaling card here, which is just collaged up with bluebells, butterflies, lace, a tuck spot, and these little cigarette cards. Oh, this is lovely. It says, the bluebell wood. In the darkening bluebell wood, a solitary fairy stood, with wings of green and legs of blue, so no one saw what he would do. It's beautiful. Nice tuck spot there. This is lovely. Oh, and this is looks like handmade paper, which is gorgeous. The colour is lovely on it. Oh, look at that little fairy. I'm sorry if all of a sudden it might have gone a little bit dark in here, but the sun has gone in now, and I could just seen a cloud come over, so I think I'm losing my light as well. Oh, these butterflies are beautiful. They're just like all glittery and beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Some more, that's a wild hyacinth. So I sometimes get hyacinth and bluebells a little bit mixed up. Lots of journaling cards here, pockets. This is lovely. I know Andrea sorry Janet, I keep calling you Andrea. Janet does a lot of her own papers, and these are stunning, absolutely stunning. And another one of these doily centre flip things, which are absolutely lovely. Yeah, I just love how I presume you use distressed ink, Janet, and everything on them, but they are lovely, and they just look so old and vintagey and beautiful. I can imagine one day somebody, when I'm probably long gone, somebody finding this journal and just, if you know my little ramblings in it, just sort of realise how beautiful it is. And I always leave little notes of where my journals come from and who I bought it off, and I always think years down the line if anybody finds it, there's a little back history to it. These are lovely journaling cards. Yeah, I think bluebells and fairies are a perfect match. Another journaling card with a little tuck spot, that's lovely. Some more journaling cards. Oh, that's an envelope. It's got some journaling cards in. There's absolutely tons of writing space in this journal. It's going to take me for ages to fill it, but I am going to start filling it now. Like I said, it's all going to be special times I've had in my 60s, and I'm in no rush to fill it because I hope to be around to see some of my 60s. But it's just lovely. And I like sometimes to journal about days out I've had friends, or even walks, of what I've seen on my walks. And I'm going out walking this afternoon because it's nice. So I just plan on getting out now while I can, because I'm back in work on Wednesday and I'm working weekend. So if I don't do it today and tomorrow, I never will. Love that woodland scene. Lovely journaling card. Janet's work is always so delicate, and I can't describe it. It's just very unique and absolutely gorgeous. Blue for bells. Simple stitchwork is the secret of this attractive needlework. Lovely blue ruffle there. Another blue butterfly. A couple of little journaling cards in little bags, and another journaling card. Well, heading up to half an hour on this video. Better move on a bit now. More writing space. A doily, lovely, more that handmade paper, is it? Some vellum. I love the feel of vellum. Oh, listen to that, I just love the ruffle. Lovely. And I love all this. It can all be journaled on, and you still have the beautifulness of the flowers and everything. Little envelope here with some journaling cards in. Oh, and it's got like a little side pocket with some more cards in. Little pocket there with a card. Love that blue lace, it's gorgeous. Don't seem to see coloured lace about as much now. I do all the charity shops and flea markets, and I very rarely see any blue lace. It just seems, I don't know, lace doesn't seem to be, I don't know, used as much these days. That's nice. The bluebell is the sweetest flower that waves in the summer air, and that is so true. With a little flip here with a little belly band. Oh, it's an envelope with little journaling card in. It says bluebell. Another little tuck here with a lovely large tag and some little tickets. Some lovely ruffle on this. Honestly, it is. I was so chuffed when I got this journal. It's just beautiful. I'm just so lucky to have received it. And just to let you know, Janet, I really, really appreciate everything you've ever made for me. That's lovely. With another large journaling card in. Absolutely tons of space here for writing, and now it's back to the end, the very end page now. It's got a little pocket here. It's just got a large tag in. some more of that gorgeous blue lace, and a little pocket here with another of these thingies, cards that I use for writing on. This is absolutely a beautiful journal. That's the end of it. Sorry if I feel that I've had to rush through a bit. I'm coming, I'm not sure if I stopped filming at 30 minutes, but if I have, I apologise. And it's got a twine fastener on. Right, I better put it away now before I get cut off. Once again, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.